Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Melissa if you haven't been here before. Today what we're going to do is we're going to play with Sydney Grace's Tiny Marbles. And that's what it looks like on the inside. My shade right here broke. And it was broken on arrival. So I contacted Sydney Grace's customer service and they got back to me within 30 minutes and kept talking back and forth with me to make sure I was happy. They were going to just send out the one shade and give me a $10 credit. But what they wound up doing is just going to send out a whole new palette, just because it seems like some of the shades might have mixed with other shades. But we're going to try to use it and see what we think about it today. A bug fly on my cheek. This palette is in collaboration with Mel Thompson. I don't know if you know Mel Thompson here on YouTube. She is actually a fellow Tennessean. I'm super proud of that. Go Mel. She actually got her tattoo artist to do the art for her front cover, and the carton that it came in, well, if I can get the plastic off of it, is the same. So they're both got the same artwork on them. But so her tattoo artist did it, and it's actually kind of configured around her tattoos. She has a lot of bug tattoos. She has a praying mantis. That's kind of the green color in this palette, and some other little bugs. She likes bugs. So she kind of did her collab around her tattoos and her love for bugs. So I'm super happy for her. I know she was super excited in her video, and I'm sure she's super excited for real. But she is like a big advocate for Sydney Grace, so it just was perfect, her and Sydney Grace doing a collaboration together. So if that's something that you want to see me go through this palette and see what we think, then just keep watching. Alright, I need to clip up my hair. And I'm going to take off my glasses. And I'm going to, again, use the Milani Eye Primer just as our constant in our experiment. Alright, I'm going to take Tree Topper right here, kind of this brown shade, tan, and I'm going to put that in my crease. Got quite a bit of kick up. I'm going to go into a walking stick, and I'm going to put that on my outside corner of my eye. Alright, now I'm going to take Scarab right here, which it's the only shade that was already existing in the Sydney Grace line. Everything else is new. So hopefully this one works alright, because it got quite a bit of brown in it. I'm cleaning up any of the lines with the cotton round and some micellar water. Alright, we're going to move on to the face, and I'm going into the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer. And this is the one that's supposed to be kind of like the Milk Makeup Primer. I'm using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation today, and I have shade 55N, light 55N. And I'm going to dot that all on my face. I'm blending it out with my BK Beauty Brush. So if some of you don't know, I have 3 children. I have a 16-year-old, I have a 13-year-old, and I have a 7-year-old. And they go to public schools. And they have decided to do online school, at least until Labor Day. So, as great as it is not to wake up so early in the morning, because the high schooler, we had to wake up at like 5 o'clock to be able to get her ready and everything ready and get to school. But this online school ain't no joke. Like, they have lives every day, and it's on Google Meet, so I'm not used to Google Meet. The first one was on Zoom. I know Zoom because the teacher last year, my 7-year-old's teacher last year, she did some Zooms for the kids at the end of the year. I'm taking the Dose of Colors Concealer, Meet Your Hue Concealer. I got it in, okay. And I'm just going to dot that on my under eyes. But, so anyway, so they're using Google Meets, and it wasn't too bad today, but she doesn't know how to do it, my 7-year-old. My 13-year-old and my 16-year-old, they've been using Schoology at school, which that's the program that they use. They've been using that at school forever. So they know how to use it, the program, and they know how to get through everything. But my 7-year-old, she don't hardly even know how to use a computer. She can use a tablet, but a computer is totally foreign to her for the most part. So I have to turn it on and cut it off, and then she's like, the microphone cut off, the microphone cut off. So run in there and turn the microphone on. And then she also has you know, out of class assignments and stuff to do. But it's just, the main thing that's rough is just getting used to the schedule, getting used to what they're doing. I mean, it seems like it's gonna work out pretty good. It's just getting everything down, because it was kind of, which first of school kind of is anyways, you know, nobody knows what's going on hardly, but it's familiar for the teachers. Like, this is so foreign. But at least the teachers kind of know what's going on. But Miss Hunt, her teacher, she's not used to Google Meets. So like, she was trying to tell how to show the whole class, and nobody had that on their screen. So I don't know. It's going to be something to get used to. But my 7-year-old, she loved the Zoom calls, so she was ready to have another one. She's like, is there any more after the last class she had? And I was like, no, not today. It's like, oh. I'm going to put the Maybelline Fit Me powder in a translucent, and I'm going to put that on my under eyes. I'm going to use the Ofra by Samantha March Bronzer Duo in River. I'm just going to take both sides and put it on my cheeks. I'm taking it under the chin, down the neck, and I'm going to take that Ofra and Samantha March Blush Duo in Chocolate, and I'm going to put that on my cheeks. And I'm going over my nose to be sunburnt and sun-kissed. And a little bit of Ofra and Samantha March highlighter and Start Inspired. And I'm just going to mix them. I'm taking walking stick, and I'm going to put that underneath my lash line. Alright, and I'm going to take web right here, and I'm going to put that on my inner corner. I'm going to finish off the eyes with the Essence Lash Princess. I'm going to use the Ofra Lip Gloss in Millie right there. And I'm just going to put that on my lips for a little sparkle. And I'm going to use my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. I really enjoyed using this palette. There was a couple, like Tree Hopper, that I used at first. This one, it had a ton of kick up. I mean, it had more than ABH, I think. So that shade had a ton of kick up, but I didn't have any problems much with the walking stick and the shimmers and everything else that I used. It was mainly just that shade for some reason. And sometimes the brush you use, which I use the Alter Ego brushes, sometimes it can kick up more. So I don't know if that was it, that it was kind of just the brush too, or what, but it did have a decent amount of kick up. I really enjoy this palette, and I would say if you are interested to definitely pick it up. Right now it's sold out the first day, but they're taking pre-orders right now, so you order it, pay for it, and then they'll make it for you and send it out as soon as possible. We'll see how long it takes them to send me my other palette, but I mean, the shipping on my palette that I got here was super quick, so they're decently good about getting things out, it seems like. I also wanted to talk about their customer service. I definitely think that they have wonderful customer service. Like I said before, they were very prompt about getting back to me, took care of my needs, made sure that I had everything that I needed. Just super sweet. You would have thought that they were Southern. I don't know. And congratulations to Mel Thompson for this collaboration. I think that's going to be all for me. I don't know what else to say. I mean, I super loved it. So other than that, I'll have to delve into some of the other shades and see what I think. And then I'll get back to you on that as well. But I guess that's going to be all for me. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love for you to become a part of our family. And ring the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload my amazing content. Alright, I guess that's going to be all for me. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.